Got both you motherfuckers.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back.
Howdy.
Oh, hey.
Watch your coffee because I'm going to spill that shit again.
I almost spilled mine.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm slacking
That's
today.
why I finished mine before the show started because I knew I was going to spill it.
Way to get us all on the same page
you
there.
know, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I'm the good one here. Just kidding.
I'm
Anyways,
the smart one.
before we start anything else, also welcome back to the fucking show. But before we get into things, I have an ever so important question to ask. Walker, how'd your skill go, bud?
Did you touch it?
Did you jerk the turkey?
The only thing I'm going to say is don't touch me too hard because I will shoot through my jeans.
So does that mean that you completed it?
I completed it.
You went.
I wasn't happy about
without.
it.
He wasn't sleeping before he came here. Stayed up the second midnight hit.
11:59.
I fucking love you, iCarly.
So, Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy. Sorry, we were talking about Jeanette McCurdy before this episode started.
But yeah, I wasn't happy about it, but I did it.
Whew.
And I feel like my beard grew.
It does look more dense.
You look like you're glowing.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel good, but I also felt terrible doing that. So yeah, never again.
Do it for another week.
Good on you, man.
Nah.
He said, "Oh no, hell
You know
no."
what though? I might slow it down a bit though. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might give that a shot. So.
Yeah. Why not?
Exactly.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
That takes a lot of, you know.
You did it. You did a thing that most men
my
are
arms are
never gonna do.
Nope.
No.
What was that movie?
Sneak
Idle
attack.
hand.
No.
Idle
You know
hand.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I knew exactly.
Where the hand was severed, but it was still like doing evil shit.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like that right now.
Oh god, I
That
love
movie
it.
fucked me up, man.
It was so stupid. I loved it.
Yeah. The fucking Seth Green fucking
Yeah.
bottle sticking out of his head.
that's
That
right.
fucked me up when I was younger.
Oh shit. So since we already hit on that skill, let's go ahead and just go over our skills, which I think we discovered Drake didn't do a skill last week, did he?
No.
Like we got so
I don't
into the
think we-
topic of
Oh,
him not
man.
getting handsy
Yeah.
with himself, not playing a little pocket pool, that I don't even think that
Now
Drake,
he's gonna do 2 skills.
yeah, now he's gonna double up. So I'll just say
Now he's gonna not jack off for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So my skill for this last week was to bring in, I think, $500 to the company.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was going to. I had it scheduled. I had it planned. And then our other manager at work got sick, so I had to cover her shift.
Oh,
so
man.
I had to reschedule, but it is on the schedule for this month, and it will be probably over 5. I'm thinking
yeah.
it'll be over 500,
Fuck yeah.
depending
Awesome,
on how
man.
long it takes. But
Proud
so
of you.
yeah,
That's awesome.
it's scheduled. I didn't do it this week because COVID.
Shit happens.
COVID fucked us.
I have another partnership lined up for next week that we're talking about details and signing contracts and stuff.
Hell
and so
yeah, son.
if we get this to the point where I have like 1 project every week or 2 projects every week, I personally will be making like $75 to $80 an hour.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's
Ooh.
up.
Ooh,
That
all
big
right.
money,
Fucking
son.
A.
Big
Ooh, I
money.
missed that.
Fucking
I know.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
It's all
so.
about that
nice.
grind, dog.
Yeah.
So before we forget, should we just go ahead and roll into skills for this week then?
do it.
Just
Yeah, I didn't
fucking
really think of
pop
anything for
through
this
'em?
week, so you guys go ahead and I'll come up with something.
You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing
So
last week's skill.
it's kind of a cliche fucking thing, but I was thinking about it the other day, and
I
thank you,
just
sir.
noticed that your mic was like off.
And I was I was thinking about it the other day, and I want to learn how to juggle.
I was
And
literally just
I
doing
know,
that.
and I saw you doing that, and that kind of reinforced like because I've been thinking about it for a
You want to
while.
learn how to juggle.
I want to teach myself how to juggle because like I remembered
All right, horn dog. Calm it the
Fucking
fuck
relax.
down.
because I remember like in grade school doing like the like it was like tissue
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
where it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
the soft cloth and like you could kind of juggle those. But I never understood that. Like I never put the time in to really process like the momentum and like the timing for everything. So I think
You're gonna try and juggle.
I'm gonna try and juggle.
All right.
I'm gonna attempt that because like I feel like over the years I've gotten way more sound in like my hand-eye coordination and everything's
hope
kind
so.
of
Yeah.
I've just regressed since grade school.
Since grade school, he's gotten progressively worse with hand-eye coordination.
we had to do that as sorry in like our gym class back in like middle school and early high school and stuff, and that it kind of just worked with me. I think maybe because I had like more rhythm doing percussion and stuff.
Right.
But yeah,
you kind of had that ingrown
I'll
tempo.
teach you how to juggle if you want to. So,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's like a completely useless skill, and I'm
It's fun though.
You'll probably never use it, but
Yeah.
it's something. It's a party trick. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If I get good
Whatever.
enough, I can like juggle glass cups.
I
and,
don't know
like-
if we're gonna get that good. Maybe don't use the cups in our house.
The way that I
Start
learned how
with
to do it
plastic.
first, get 2 balls first and just juggle it in one hand.
in one hand.
Yeah, try that first.
Get
and
the
then
I
time
do
in.
that
you
like
can-
every night.
Yeah.
Fushigi.
I forgot about fushigi balls.
Look at my fushigi balls.
I remembered like seeing those commercials, and it like for some reason they portrayed it as like unlocking your spiritual
Your
insight.
energy.
We talk about how
Yeah.
fuck
It's a
it.
glass
We'll
ball,
do our
yeah.
skills first, but I want to touch base back on that once
Yeah.
we're done with the skills.
Yeah.
So for me this week, my skill, I am going to script out. So I've been doing like filming and editing every week of like my own just stuff, like
Yeah.
Jake Dunaway on YouTube. Go check it out. But I've been filming my own stuff just to practice editing, practice filming, everything like that,
Yeah,
get more
yeah.
comfortable. So this week though is going to be a big one because I've decided I'm going to actually film a subject, so filming a person in a scene and actually creating a story behind it. So I'm not going to do the filming this week, but I'm going to create the story with the storyboarding and the
Yeah, the
scripting,
precursor to
setting up the scenes, everything like that. And it's not going to be a long video, and I think I have the concept down already of like what the story is going to be. But yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to write the story this week, and then obviously, next week's skill is going to be shooting it. So
Fuck yeah.
I like that.
That's awesome. That's seriously fucking
nerve wracking as fuck because I'm not used to working with a subject. So
Yeah,
it's going to
that's
be.
fair.
Cool. Oh yeah.
You get it though. You got the shit.
So yeah,
Oof,
that's my skill for the week.
Nice, man.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I need to get a new phone. Is that a new skill?
Yeah, a new phone.
What do you guys think I should be doing?
He's gonna learn how to drift in his new car.
No, dude. Somebody already bumped my headlight in the back, so I gotta get my headlight replaced. already.
Dicks.
So I'm like, what the fuck,
God.
man? I'm so angry. About it.
Dicks.
Is it like
It's-
a parking lot scenario, or
yeah,
was it
it's
like
just in the parking lot or something? But they there's no other scratches or anything, but it's just my headlight that they bumped. So it's just
Ugh.
tiny little crack.
What
But
an
it's like,
asshole.
fuck, man. So yeah, I'm
Pieces
pretty
of
pissed about
shit,
that.
dude.
But no, you
Yeah.
guys give me a skill. I'm curious.
A skill
yeah,
for Walker this week.
I didn't
don't
come
fucking
prepared
know,
today.
man.
It's early.
it is pretty early?
It is, and I'm so happy about it. Like we've been recording so late lately
Yeah.
This is
because
nice.
his work schedule, and it's like it's fine, but it's just like you feel like the whole day
Yeah.
because you're just either waiting and then we get done super late, so it's like the editing. I have to push it out
It's jammed,
basically.
yeah.
So it feels nice recording at fucking
Yeah.
10:40 in the morning. Hell
Yeah,
yeah!
I'm a fan.
I was up at 6 ready to record.
Dude.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So kudos to Labor Day for that.
Right.
I don't know, Walker. What should you do this week?
I want to learn something.
Walker should learn.
Or I want to teach something or do something or I don't know, make something.
Well, I'd seen that like you sent us that like the shit from Twitter. Like you
Oh,
could fucking
yeah.
you could lock down on that and like every day, post 2 things like
Oh
fucking
man, yeah.
jam out and kind of
That's what I used to do. I haven't done that in a while. So
Yeah.
I used to run this Twitter page called Drunk Business
Oh
Ideas.
yeah. I remember that. For our old fans.
Yeah,
we
for our
Yeah.
OG
as well.
fans. Yeah, so basically I would just come up with shitty business ideas and post it on Twitter. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do 3 posts a day.
3
yeah.
posts a day on what? On
On
Twitter?
Twitter,
On
yeah.
Twitter? On your personal Twitter?
No, it'll be on the Drunk Business Ideas
Oh,
Twitter. I
okay,
think I still have
okay.
that
Fuck
live.
yeah.
So 3 posts a day.
Let me see if I can get the accounts quick.
Excuse me.
I forgot the fucking.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
so
it.
it's just at Drunk Businesses on Twitter.
Boom.
So,
Go follow
yeah.
it. He's gonna post 3 times a day. You can follow him in his journey.
Dope. Let's do this.
I love
My
it.
spiritual journey
My
to post
spiritual
stupid
journey.
shit on Twitter.
Oh, I love it. Awesome.
I'm a fan.
Cool. So we got our skills for this week. We did them
Soon.
last week. We got those out of the way quick this time, seeing as we forgot last time. I'm gonna roll back to that fucking Fushigi commercial. We talk about when we were kids, how cracked out commercials used to be.
dude.
It used to be amazing.
It
Yeah.
was
High
like
octane fucking-
just everything. It could have been a commercial for the stupidest fucking thing. Like, I don't know. Hot Wheels wasn't stupid. I was a Hot Wheels
Hot
kid.
Wheels is
but
dope.
like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some. There was nothing. So it could be a Capri Sun commercial. You remember the old Capri Sun
Where they
commercials?
fucking like melt
Yeah.
into water and fly
It's
through
like, what
the sky.
the fuck kind of cracked out shit is this?
I love the parody video where they morph together.
Oh my god!
Wasn't that the whitest kids you know that did that?
Yeah,
that was
I
their
think so.
skit. I think.
They turned into
yeah.
some sort of Cronenberg monster.
Yeah. But it was like if you didn't think our generation was gonna grow up to be a bunch of pot smoking like
Tweakers.
fucking tweakers, you made the commercials to set us down that path.
Right.
What did you expect for us?
Yeah.
Like
We're
every
also the
commercial
ADHD
was.
generation.
Oh, speaking of like old commercials and shit like that, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Is the Kool-Aid Man the glass or,
Or
the liquid?
the liquid. He's all right. So
'Cause
here's
he can't be both.
So
right?
here's my thing.
Like-
Here's my thing. It's the same question as are you the organs or are you the bones? You're both.
But he doesn't have a brain though, so like he I don't know.
I
Look,
feel like
there's
he's
no
got to be
connection there.
both.
It could just be like a sentient ooze, like the elephant's foot.
Ooh, so he's like Krang.
Yeah.
I
from
think
the
it's
fucking
both.
Ninja
I
Turtles.
think
Yeah.
I'm sticking hard behind the fact that he both of him encompasses, both parts encompass him.
In total is him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that he's like a Krang being. Like, do you guys remember Krang from the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's that fucking thing that lived in the
He
abdomen.
lived in the abdomen.
I'm
yeah.
gonna say he's like that, and then the outside body is like a mech suit that he can control.
that
See-
seems hardcore as fuck.
That seems dope. That
See,
makes the
I
Kool-Aid
would-
Man so much cooler.
What if somebody
I go
just
in
drained
contrast. I would say
Yeah.
the jar or like
You
the
think
the
he's the
thermos,
jar?
or not thermos, but
The
like
glass
the
pitcher?
jug. Yeah, he's the pitcher, and the insides is like his like organs. I guess.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
All
That's
right,
what
I
I
can
think.
see that.
And I also think that he wasn't originally in that glass. He was
Yeah.
like what you're saying, where that's almost mech. I think that what happened is a satanic cult did a ritual on a murderer, a serial killer, and drained the blood of a serial killer into a
Chucky,
pitcher.
As one does.
Drink me.
As one does. They drained his blood into a pitcher, and he now is become the Kool-Aid Man and just breaks into people's houses.
Ooh,
And he
okay.
can't
Oh,
kill.
yeah.
He can't kill because they always catch him on film.
They catch
doing
him
it.
on film. So like right as he busts through, he goes, "Ah, fuck! They caught me again."
All right, let's talk about like food mascots or just like general like mascots from the 90s.
Tony
and
the
80s.
Tiger?
Yeah, he was definitely a tweaker, right?
No,
No.
that guy sold
Oh, the
meth.
Cheeto guy. The Cheeto
Oh, the
guy
Cheeto guy was a
fucking-
tweaker.
Yeah, he reminds me of some people actually.
Reminds me of some crackheads I
Yeah.
see
But,
walking
like,
down the road.
I think my favorite depiction that they ever did of that, because I mean shows and stuff rip on old mascots and
Oh
everything.
yeah,
but
of course.
when Family Guy did that episode, like they did like a quick
of the
skit.
Kool-Aid Man.
No, of Chester the cheetah.
Oh yeah,
And he, like,
he's
he, like-
cutting up the cheetah.
Yeah, he like snorts Cheeto dust and he like punches a glass table. And
It ain't easy being
cheesy. And it's just like bleeding.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Can we talk about like, okay, for like cereals and stuff? So
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Lucky
you know,
Charms,
Well-
Count Chocula.
like all of those, Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and
Boo
like
Berry.
that
Sugar
other
Bear.
one.
Sugar Bear's my
Yeah,
favorite.
what was the third one?
It was like a ghost.
It was a ghost
Frank-
of the vampire.
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry. Okay.
Like all of
Frankenberry's the
those.
fucking best, man.
Tell me, because a lot of these have been popping up recently, like where it's like the not a placebo, but like Mandela effects.
Oh yeah,
Mandala, yeah.
Like they've been popping up like crazy recently with like emojis and shit like that. It's
Yeah.
become like a hot button thing to talk about.
right.
Was those cereals like Boo Berry, Choco Crunch, or whatever, like
Count
all of
Chocula.
those, were those seasonal?
Yeah, only in the fall.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
no,
no.
those were year round.
Were those? I think those were only in the fall.
Shut the fuck
Because
up.
initially, initially I thought like, oh no, they were always there. They were always on the shelves.
They were
like-
always there.
No.
I think they're seasonal, dude.
They might have leftovers after Halloween, but usually they're only there
Yeah.
in fall.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at the
It's
mascots
good marketing
though.
because it's,
yeah.
like, it's cheap ass cereal and like everybody wants it in fall.
Yeah.
It was seasonal?
Yeah.
I think it's seasonal.
Why do I
man.
feel like I saw all the time?
I know.
If you can find fucking Frankenberry year round, you should hit me up because I want to get some fucking
Yeah.
Frankenberry. That shit's
It
dope.
tastes like cardboard and sugar.
It is,
I don't give
but
a
there's
fuck.
marshmallows.
Listen, I'm going to say this right now.
Marshmallows.
I have not eaten cereal in a very long time because what is it? Sugar and dye. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
However, cereal is fucking king. Like,
Dude.
That's all I'll say. It went cereal and then fucking I loved Pop-Tarts, but
I will eat
it
toaster
was also
strudels,
toaster
dude.
toaster strudels.
Toaster strudels.
Toasty strudels. It was always toasty strudels. It was toaster strudels before
I will-
Pop-Tarts, but we
I
always
will
had
eat-
Pop-Tarts in the house.
I will eat a goddamn crate of Fruity Pebbles any day.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm
Just a-
saying.
just a
Like,
crate of it.
like the giant
I'm gonna
bags
Scrooge
that you
McDuck
get.
into a vault of it.
Like
you know?
he used to get like the the generic brand,
It's the
but
bulk.
it's the fucking
Yeah, those
pound,
are way
the
better.
fucking
Three
five
pound
Those are even
pound
better.
bags.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what's so funny, and like I noticed it post buying because I did a quick shop, just like grab the essentials, like bits and pieces here and there. And I picked up some cereal because like I haven't had fucking cereal in forever, like let alone oatmeal and stuff.
Right.
I definitely snagged a bowl of that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh fuck
I was
yeah,
like, he won't know.
dude. Of course.
Drake's like, well,
It's a
what the
5
fuck?
pound bag.
It's in my cup. Oh yeah,
It's
the
a
fruity pebbles.
5 pound bag. I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat some of this.
Well, if I'm buying in bulk, obviously you can fucking have some. I'm not gonna eat the whole fucking thing. But
He
Drake's
did.
got it
He
on, like,
did.
a
I had
scale.
one
I
bowl.
did, yeah.
I had one bowl worth. He definitely ate the whole thing.
But so I was shopping and they have the whole section. I went to Aldi's.
Yeah.
And like 'cause I don't know, I like the selection of Aldi's produce
Yeah.
versus
They have
like,
a lot of good shit in all these.
Oh
now.
fuck yeah.
Good wine.
So I went there. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Owl. Oh god. But I'm walking down that first aisle that always has like the cereal and the dry goods and like bits and peas like peanut butter and stuff like that and condiments. And I'm like walking. I'm like, oh shit, like I should get cereal because I'm very much an eye shopper. Like I go in with an idea of what I want, but 90% of the shit that I buy is like, oh yeah, that's right, we need bread.
That's
and
why our fucking
eggs
tab always
and-
adds up to like $200 every single time. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're just like, we just eye shop.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I'm not complaining because I always get what I want and we can make it last. But, like, if I went in with just a specific thing, I'd come out with, like, 5 items.
Yeah.
And that's not, like, if I'm there shopping, I'm buying in bulk. I'm getting what we need for X amount of time.
That is why I refuse to shop with my kids.
Dude, oh, man.
Exactly that. Anyways.
But, so I'm fucking looking at the cereals and they have, like, the generic, Fruity Pebbles and, Lucky Charms and all these fucking different things. And you know what I ended up buying? This is how I know I'm getting fucking old. You know what I ended up buying?
Raisin Bran.
Of course, Raisin Bran. That's one of my favorite.
I love
really?
Raisin Bran. Yo,
Like-
Raisin Bran was underrated.
Dude.
I'm not a huge fan of raisins.
2
but-
scoops. 2
2
scoops,
scoops of
motherfucker.
raisins, motherfucker. And then you throw some sugar on top them
Dude.
bitches? Fuck out of here. That shit was so unhealthily good.
Yeah. But obviously Raisin Bran. But
Yeah,
I've always
okay.
liked Raisin Bran even
Yeah.
since I was a kid.
So what was
But
the other one then?
the fucking uncoated checks.
Oh, I
What,
like
Chex
Chex.
Mix?
I looked
Chex
at it
Mix
and I
not
was like,
bad.
because I've never like actually eaten that as a cereal. It's always
Yeah.
been for like puppy chow
Dude, it's
or
dope.
like
Yeah.
I love
stuff like
Chex.
that. And then like I looked at it and I was like, man, that'd be good if I threw a little sugar on there. And then I bought that like
Fuck
out
it.
of anything.
You're getting old, dude. Yo, also, can we, like, do you know, like, people don't understand Chex Mix? You think it's good in cereal? Try that shit in ice cream with some chocolate syrup. That's what I used. My grandparents used to do that all the time, and I was like,
That
"This is
contrast,
or
man.
Rice Krispies in
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
cereal."
I've had that.
So good. Now, granted, puppy chow is reigning
Yeah.
supreme 100% of the time on
Always.
that, but it's good in cereal. Or I
What
mean,
do
good in ice
what do
cream.
they call it around here? Muddy Buddy? Or
No,
something
we
like
call
that?
it puppy
Everybody
chow.
calls it
we
puppy
call it
chow.
puppy chow.
Yeah.
It's the fucking
Muddy
it's the-
Buddies is the brand that
the
they're trying to sell
brand
now.
that they,
Yeah.
the shitty fucking brand that they try to sell. Also, another weird thing. I think we've brought this up on the show before. Like, do we know why cereal was created?
Yeah, it was Kellogg and his brother were fighting, right? And they had a it was a psychiatric ward that they were feeding, and they had like cornflakes, and these cornflakes were basically like old moldy pieces of corn that or what was it? Not like bread, but it was some
So
sort of like,
Kellogg's brother is the one
Yeah.
that actually created it.
yeah, that's right.
And it was to help stop people from beating
Masturbating,
it.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Because
Yeah.
he thought that the high fiber would cause what do you call that? Like
the runs pretty much.
no,
yeah.
like he thought
Impotence?
that impotence. Yeah, he
Yeah,
thought that
yeah.
high fiber diets would cause impotence.
Well, guess
and then when
what,
he died, his
dickhead?
brother like stole
Yeah.
the idea from him and created what are now Frosted Flakes.
It wasn't even when he died because they had a huge legal dispute about it too.
Oh,
That's
really?
why that's
I
why
thought he
there's
died.
that's why there's two different cereal brands. There's Post and there's
Kellogg.
So
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That's
So
right.
post
that's right.
Kellogg is brother?
Yeah.
So basically, it's post Kellogg.
Yeah. So it's like Farm and
Kellogg
Fleet
is
and
post.
Farm.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah,
I
that's
hated
that's
that.
funny as shit because I remember watching that on Drunk
Yeah.
History.
Yeah. Like I had no idea, and then I stopped eating cereal because I was like,
Yeah.
I need that.
I'm pretty sure that was the same episode where Bill Hader played the guy that invented Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Great one.
Nice.
Add some cocaine.
So, all right, what cereal though reigns like supreme? Can we? All right, let's rank top 5 cereals.
Okay. So
What are we doing with our lives?
Top 5
Hey, man.
cereals. What do you got,
we're
bro?
into this. All right. So one of my tops.
Because this is gonna get heated.
Yeah.
I know I'm different.
I'm
than
gonna
all
say
y'all.
one of my tops
I'm
is
different.
Fruity
I'm
Pebbles,
different.
Frosted Flakes, and I really
Pull up to the
I
scene
really
with my
like
penis missing.
I really like
too much Kellogg.
I really like Kashi. You guys ever had that? Like the
Yeah,
granola
Kashi
fucking cereal?
granola.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Wait,
Okay.
what were the other two?
Fruity Pebbles and Frosted Flakes for me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw Fruity Pebbles in there in that mix. I agree with that.
I think it's a universal understanding.
I think that people really underestimate Cocoa Puffs though, because Cocoa Puffs was on some shit.
Yeah.
It was right there with like
good.
that. And now here's how. Granted, I used to fucking smoke a lot of pot in high school, but like, you ever mixed Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch, and Cocoa Puffs?
Not with Cocoa Puffs, but
Let me tell you, bud, it'll change your goddamn existence. Okay, it's the greatest thing to ever happen to humanity, ever.
I'm not gonna. This might be a Mandela, but I'm almost positive at one point in our lives they had a box
that
was
them?
literally
No,
it was like
that didn't
all
happen.
in one.
No,
Shut the
there
fuck
was.
up.
There was. I
I'm
remember seeing
almost
some shit like
positive
that.
that it was like a bunch of like the huge names. It was Rice Krispies. It was
What?
Yeah,
They,
it was
like,
all
mixed
in one
everything?
box. Yeah, it was like all in one or something.
Yeah,
like
it was.
that.
They
I
mixed
loved
all that
Fruity
shit together.
Pebbles too, but
Yeah.
also like, I feel like I could never get enough because it was just so small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I need like 4 bowls
Fuck.
of this shit.
Why
Do you guys
eat
remember
shit
Honey
out of
Grams?
salad?
Oh, honey
Honey
grams,
Grams,
dude.
In the
Ooh,
commercials,
Cinnamon
dude.
Toast Crunch with fucking Cocoa Puffs. Bet, get on my level.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Reese's Puffs. Loved Reese's Puffs. I'd eat that shit dry all day long.
I wasn't a huge fan
all
of
day
Reese's Puffs.
fucking
I
long.
like actual Reese's, but not the Puffs.
Oh,
so much.
See,
Reese's
I
Puffs
thought
is so
I thought
good.
about that way too much, man. Because like when it comes to candy and sweets, like I'm very
I don't
like
like
one
candy. I
Reese's
don't-
cup and I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
it's too rich.
I wasn't a
Yeah.
huge fan of Cookie Crisp either. You guys remember that shit?
I liked
Christmas
Cookie
was alright.
Crisp.
I
They
didn't
just
think it was
tasted kind
bad.
of weird to me. I was like,
Yeah.
these aren't.
Tastes
these
like
aren't cookies.
cardboard. Those were like
Yeah.
the beginning of like
coats
the
your mouth
cardboard
like
era.
a waxy kind of.
Yeah.
Tricks loved me
Tricks,
some tricks,
yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still love me some tricks. Just
Some
a different
crunch
kind
berries.
Crunchberry. Yeah.
Ooh.
See, yeah. Okay. So I'd probably.
I think Captain Crunch would have been a lot better if it didn't make your gums bleed.
That's what I'm
I
gonna say. Like,
love
I'm gonna
that,
say
though.
Captain Crunch
Oh my
has to
God.
reign supreme because I knew going into it every single time that this is gonna hurt,
Yeah.
but I
It's gonna fuck
still
me
would
up.
eat 2
But you did it
bowls.
anyways because
I
you
would
loved
eat
it.
2 bowls
You're
of
a
That with the
fucking
berries, man. The berries give you a little bit of relief.
Yeah.
A little bit of
But then you get
textural
those, but
difference.
then you get those
Yeah.
fucking shards of glass in the golden parts.
Dude.
Two
2 days you're picking
God.
fucking
Oh,
skin out of the
that
top
shit
of your
hurt.
mouth.
You know that shit was fucking your roof
Yep.
hard.
Yeah.
But you did it anyways.
wanna
It's like
just
eating
kick
hot
that
pizza.
closed?
Oh Jesus.
I just noticed that.
Okay, so who had the best mascot though?
Ah,
Sugar Crisp by far.
Either
I gotta go.
Sugar
I
Crisp
gotta go.
or-
Sugar Crisp.
I gotta go with Cookie Crisps. That
Yeah,
crackhead
the
used
little-
to
the
go
little
off in rockets.
fucking-
yeah.
He'd, like
man.
fucking rocket himself off into space.
No,
Either
sugar.
that or Tricks.
I'd say-
I think Tricks was just like you didn't beat that guy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It was either
Like,
Tricks
he's
or
gonna
Cocoa
fuck you
Puffs.
up if you ain't a kid. If
Cuckoo for
Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs,
See,
dude.
yeah.
all right. So Sugar Bear from Sugar Crisp used to be my favorite because he was so just out there.
You mean Sugar
Yeah.
Bear from Honey Crisp?
No. Sugar Bear from Sugar Crisp. So like, all right. So he basically was this fucking bear that would go and steal this grandma's cereal from her house all the time and just bust into her shit and take her shit. It was great. Like she'd be like, "Oh, I gotta hide my Sugar Crisp from Sugar Bear," like blah blah blah. And then he'd
Give
be
me that motherfucking Sugar Crisp.
He'd be
bitch.
walking down the street like all cool, like can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp, keep me going straight. just literally just bust into her house, just walking through, bust into her safe and take her shit.
What
Well,
the
Granny.
fuck?
Some drug shit.
Well, Granny,
Why do you always take my Sugar Crisp? Well, Granny,
well, have my shit again. I'm
full of
gonna fuck
18
you up.
minerals and vitamins, keeps me going strong.
I'm gonna break your goddamn hip. You hide that shit again, bitch.
Literally,
sit down.
if you haven't seen the old Sugar Crisp commercials, go look that shit up on YouTube.
All right,
It's
okay,
fucking
but if
gold.
you're all right, if we're putting all these motherfuckers in a room together, right, and they just
The
have to
mascots?
beat the shit out of each other to win, I gotta give it to either Tony the Tiger,
Mm.
because that dude, you know, he took steroids. That man was out there
He's raging.
just ripping motherfuckers apart. So I gotta either, not to mention he's a goddamn tiger.
yeah.
So it's either going to him or I'll roll back to the Tricks guy, and only because Crackhead Energy
Yeah.
can win.
Oh yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
know? Them motherfuckers don't feel anything.
That's more than crack. That's like bath salt energy.
Yeah, that's bath salt.
Bath salt.
That's Florida man.
that fucking
bath
bird's gonna
salt
eat your
energy.
face.
Yeah.
It's like a
Tricks-
cassowary.
The Tricks bunny rabbit was the original Florida man.
Yeah.
I would love to see an updated version of the Tricks bird thing where it's a bearded vulture. It's
Yeah.
only eats bones.
Well, Tricks was the rabbit.
Yeah,
oh
Tricks
yeah,
was
yeah.
the rabbit.
What am I thinking
Cocoa
of?
Puffs
No,
was-
no, no,
yeah.
no, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops was the toucan.
Oh, the toucans.
Oh, the
yeah.
toucan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the colorful one.
He was
Toucan
super
Sam.
nice.
He's just
though.
sitting there
Follow
like,
your nose. Follow your nose.
I'm gonna fucking eat everybody here if y'all touch my goddamn cereal.
Yeah, I just want like a cereal condor.
Just circling the kids eating it. Yeah, keep eating that shit.
Or
Y'all
like a
gonna get
cassowary that
diabetes,
has like those
die, and I'm gonna
giant
eat y'all.
things. Oh my god, that'd be great.
Oh, God.
That's a sales pitch. Just this fucking bird just
perched up.
Just a cereal mascot that means fucking business.
That's what we're gonna do.
eat that shit. Die.
We need to just create like the off-brand, like the generic version of the cereal brands.
Like Cobra
And it's
Crunch. Straight for the throat.
They're all these menacing motherfuckers.
Honey Badger Bites.
This is the Count Chocula's just sitting there like, eat my cereal, it makes your blood sweeter.
Oh my god. It's like Count Chocula, but it's like one of like the I Am Legend vampires.
Just fucking. There was a guy,
shit.
I can't remember which show it was, but they did like a skit about it was like brand oatmeal or like super bran flakes. And it's like the guy is like this fucking old school Mormon, and he's like, well, I guess I can't get my cereal today. And like he'd like try and get in, and he'd be like wearing a mustache, and he's like, I'm a tax collector. Give me your bran flakes. And like,
What?
no,
the
get
fuck?
out of here. It's like Pryor Branson or something. And he's like, you got me again. And like just
That was
like,
an actual commercial.
No, it was like a skit. Like I can't remember who fucking. It might have been like
Oh my
Smosh
God.
or something.
Oh,
That
okay.
sounds fucking hilarious.
But it was just like the most bland. Yeah, it was like bland bran flakes or something. And like
brand flakes.
and it's just this fucking super dull Mormon guy that like.
Holy shit, yes.
Guess I'm not getting my bran flakes today.
Oh, darn.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, just goofy
Probably what
shit.
it said.
I didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. Mormons, man. I watched an episode of what the hell was that? What was I watching? 90 Day Fiance? Yeah, 90 Day Fiance. And they were Mormons, and it was like this dude was marrying this Russian chick, and she was Russian. The first time she went to meet his family, I was dying. He goes, and they are, I mean,
Very
Mormons
much,
are,
yeah.
Yeah,
very much.
They're very, yeah.
And she like sits there, and it's like this family outing. It's already awkward as fuck because she used to be a dancer,
Right.
and they know.
Ooh.
So they're like sitting there, and the dad's like very short with her. He goes, "So he didn't say anything. The wife did. The wife's like, she was like trying to be friendly. She's like, so do you know anything about the Mormon faith? And she goes, well, yeah. I've heard that you guys have multiple wives. First thing. And it just goes silent, and then the husband goes, yeah, we don't really do that anymore. That's part of the old religion. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm just like, damn, this is an awkward time right here. But I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
That is nuts.
Kind of a tie off that same thing where like they always make it precedent like you're Mormon or this guy's Mormon, especially on like TV shows. They always have to give like this guy is a God-fearing Christian man, and like especially with like Naked and Afraid. Like I was watching an episode of that, and they really fucking nailed it home that this guy was Mormon. Yeah, like nailed it the fuck home. He was super soft spoken, very nice. You know, like kind of timid with the whole thing, like very like awkward about them being naked together.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a lot of limitations when you do that kind of stuff, especially for survival shows. So.
And like his partner was a female, so he's just like looking at the ground the whole time. And about halfway through, and it's obviously individual.
Broke.
Dude, it was like
Broke
a
his
night
faith.
and day fucking thing. Like he stabbed a lizard and was like fucking just stabbing this thing, like screaming, and like put blood on his face and shit, and was like, bro,
I am man, fear me.
That's literally like he was like talking like, I'll kill everything in this fucking desert. And,
Rumor has it his dick grew 7 inches that night.
but it's like
fucked her
It's the
brains
fucking
out.
Grinch.
but like how like because obviously the mind starts going.
I think
It's
I
like
downloaded the wrong Grinch movie.
paints himself green.
Oh
But
my
like,
God.
how repressed do you have to be to like you get that inkling of like you're not going to die. Like you're being filmed for a TV show. At no point, like you can get sick, you can get fucked up because a lot of the people. There's been a couple
There's
cases
been a couple where they've almost
where like they get sick, you know. But like. At no point, just like you're never going to starve to death. The crew won't let that happen. Like,
which they should.
they should. I mean, if you're signing up for something
Make
called
it a
Naked and
yeah,
Afraid,
make
But
it
you
a
only
real
win
show.
like $5,000, don't you?
ooh,
you don't win very much money doing that show.
No, I think it's more of a pride thing.
For me, it's just camping.
It might be it might be 15,000, but still, it's like
give me
all
that,
right.
give me that 15 grand.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
go camp for a week.
They have like the repeat guys that just enjoy the challenge.
Yeah.
Of like because they have that whole group. They did one season where it's like a giant group.
I don't know if I've ever actually watched the show.
Oh,
it's pretty good.
Like I've seen parts, especially when Kevin Hart did it with what's that girl's name? She was from SNL, the real big girl.
Oh, yeah. I forgot her name too. But yeah, she's funny. I like
They
her.
did like a Celebrity Naked and Afraid or something like that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one, but yeah.
Yeah, like it like I don't know, to allow yourself. I guess there's still. I mean, it's super uncomfortable, and you are isolated. But like in that kind of a scenario, like you have to know on the back end of things that like I'm not gonna die from this. It's gonna be miserable.
Right,
it's gonna fucking
But that man
suck.
broke.
Snapped. Like how repressed do you have to be that like the second? And I'm not saying that the Mormons are repressed, but like just as an individual, that dude had so much kemped up shit that like the second he got a taste of like a fight or flight kind of like release from this, dude lost it. Like he fucking just screaming and like killing everything that he could get his hands on. Like it was nuts.
That man later went on to murder 7 people.
He's now in prison.
Might have, because like his partner or whatever, like mock survivalist, like she out in wilderness all the time, but she was an animal activist as well. So she was like, "We'll only kill when it's necessary." And he's over like,
"We're gonna kill
smashing shit with rocks and like.
What did you kill that thing for? Looked at me wrong.
I wanted to make lizard pate.
Yeah. I'll kill everything.
So I had like some of my best friends growing up actually were part of the Mormon faith as well.
Yeah, I think we had brought that up.
Yeah, and I got kind of affiliated with a couple of the people that were in that church pretty much, and got to know some people, and followed them outside of high school as well. Like we were all staying in touch and whatever.
From like the bushes or
oh yeah.
I think I followed them.
There you are. But no,
are you still not drinking?
Some of them are still very into the faith and such, and I respect that because that's what they were raised with and such. Some of them went off the very, very, very deep end.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of that repression that, like, you're not allowed to even have caffeine and stuff at all.
Rumspringa, man.
You can't have
I was just going to say, it's like Rumspringa, dog.
Yeah, you can't have any kind of addictive substance. So, like, no soda, no, like, sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very, very, it's about, like, making sure that you're a good person by, like, not falling into, like,
I wonder,
traps.
like, I wonder if, I wish they could do, like, a study on that to see, like, what their... Like
extended
like
results.
Just their mental health, their physical health. Like what is
you feel isolated doing it? Like from what I keep hearing, like people that like got out of it or like don't really follow it anymore. They say that it's really isolating because everybody else in the world is allowed to do little things like they could swear or like go watch movies that have swearing or blood in it or something or they can go have sugar and ice cream and caffeine and all that kind of shit. But you have to kind of sit from the sidelines and watch everybody else do stuff, and it makes you feel really isolated. And then afterwards, like when you grow up, it just feels like you didn't have like that full experience growing up, and so when you try something like let's say,
Jesus, can you imagine like being like a 20-some-year-old guy
trying a Mountain Dew for the first time?
Oh my god!
And
can you
then losing
imagine
your
that?
fucking mind because you can't handle caffeine.
It would go immediately from Mountain Dew to blowing cocaine out of a stripper's asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's like
imagine that. Imagine right now that like okay, today is the first day that you tried coffee.
Oh, I'd have been dead long.
Fresh
before
pots.
Imagine
fresh
how
pots,
that
man.
be.
Fresh pots.
I'd have been
every fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah. Or that you never had a beer until after you left a church, pretty much. So that all your family and friends are part of because you're not allowed to you're not even allowed to date outside of the
hammered
Mormon
after
religion.
2 beers.
Yeah.
Hammered.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like the Jehovah's Witness as well, where you can't date outside of that religion.
Which was that was part of the episode.
Yeah,
he was dating this Russian chick outside of the religion.
Oh
and
man.
They were like asking her to convert, and
Yeah.
she fucking did. Like
Really?
kudos to this girl. Like
Wow.
she stuck it out, married him, and like converted to the religion.
No, I respect people that do that as well because that shows you're committed to the relationship.
And she was a party animal.
Yeah.
Like in Russia, she would just go to the nightclubs all the time.
Sometimes people just want to change and just be like, hey, I want a chill life.
That's
I
what
have
she
my
was
crazy
saying
side.
too, yeah.
So I mean,
Well, she had tattoos, which was like another thing for them.
yeah, they'll
and
get over that though. I mean, tattoos are not
They're
temporary,
temporary?
but
They
can be with enough lasers.
These are temporary.
They can be with a laser or a
Tattooing
scalpel.
everything. I saw this picture. It was like, so I'm in this bartender group.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a bunch of real fucked up bartenders. We're just fucked up comedy. And this girl posted this thing, and she goes, "I shit you not, I just received this through a Tinder date that she was talking to. Like they were texting and everything at that point." And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new tattoo. Where do you think I should get it? And she goes, oh, why, how about like your arm, like your left arm? And he sends her a picture of him grabbing like his pants, pulling him down. So his full on dick is showing and his like hips and shit. Obviously the dick was blurred out.
Right.
And he goes, he says, this man had the balls to say this. He goes, oh, I was thinking about like on my lower abdomen. Hey, don't mind my dick, by the way. And his full dick is just out. I was like, don't mind the dick.
Don't mind the dick.
That's like, but then at the same token, that's every girl's Instagram picture ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
I don't care what you're trying to sell. It's boobs
Like,
or
oh,
it's butts.
Look at this new drink I got. It's right here. Yeah.
Look at this new drink that I have. And it's just like, it's so funny to me. I was like, yo, the balls on that man. Which physically
selling piece
and
while apologizing for the selling piece.
Christ, man.
like the dude apologizes for the dick. but
Don't
then
mind the cock.
Hey, don't mind my dick. But
What do you think about this area?
what do you
I'm
think
thinking
about my lower abdomen?
tattooing my mom's pube?
Like he wasn't, yeah, and like he pulled it down so far to where he was talking about actually putting the tattoo that it's like you could have just.
I'm thinking about tattooing my nipple.
What do you think about me tattooing my nip?
Yeah.
Like,
Holy
I
shit.
was dying. Like that whole group
That's
just
so
is
funny.
so fucked
That's
up. I
fucking
love it.
hilarious. That is absolutely fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
it's so good.
I think that's a big thing too that I've started to notice. Well, I mean, it's always been a thing, and it's kind of a stigma that comes with being male. Is like it's that constant thirsty mentality.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you reach out more than once, or like without being responded to, or like being left unread, if you tap out, because I've been seeing it like a fuck ton recently on Facebook of like screenshots being posted.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Like seeing how thirsty and how simpy some of these fucking dudes are.
That- yeah.
That's
is
my new favorite word, by
nuts.
the way. Simp.
Simp?
I fucking love that
It
word.
fits. It fits
that's
so fucking
exactly what you
perfect.
are when you do that shit.
Does it stand for anything, or is it just?
No, you're
like
just a
simp?
fucking simp.
simp.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just a goddamn simp.
I'm sure on some level like there's an actual definition
Oh, yeah,
of
I'm
like
sure.
what that term means, but
I'm gonna Urban Dictionary that.
fuck
Actually.
yeah. But like I noticed that like with stuff like that, it escalates so fast. For some people, like I don't understand how someone cannot get the hint. To
Oh
me,
yeah,
that
and
is-
then the fact that you can like go on to like fuck you bitch for like
Yeah,
It's not that they don't get the hint. It's that they don't want to get the hint.
and that
That's
fucks
it,
me up
you know?
even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
It's like you actively know. Like I understand like you need attention, or you're looking for attention, you're looking for companionship, what the
Yeah.
fuck ever it may be, whatever reason, or you're just a fucking weirdo and like showing your dick off to strangers.
right.
But you're pursuing someone that clearly isn't interested or has told you
Right.
in tons of these things that I've seen, like I have a boyfriend, or like that class said, like, look, I'm not trying to talk to anybody.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be serious with anyone.
Yeah, commonplace conversation. Like you establish what the fuck is going on. You're not interested, not going on.
Right.
Right.
But you continue to harass or like send dick pics and stuff, and then like,
It just makes no sense.
oh, sorry, like I didn't mean to send that. No, you did. But you don't want to be labeled as that asshole that's
Right, that-
exposing themselves to strangers.
But you did.
Yeah, exactly.
But you
And
did.
You definitely did this.
And I love like it's taken over my fucking feed for some reason, but like I love seeing those. I'm like, there's really good ones of
Yeah.
like the freakouts and stuff. Where,
Oh
like,
yeah.
2 or 3 messages go by that probably weren't even. It doesn't even say read. Like it just 2 or 3
was
messages
just
go by,
Bam, 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 bam.
and then you fucking cunt. Da, da, da,
It's
like,
so weird.
man.
It's
Like,
so fucking weird.
There's something funny that kind of ties into this actually as well. Is that there's a software that was being developed that was going to be sold to Tinder and Bumble and like all these other groups.
Yeah.
And basically what it was is that it was an AI system that would go through your text messages
Yeah.
from those apps, and it would recognize if a dick pic was sent to you,
Oh yeah,
and it
yeah.
would give you the
Yep.
option. The issue is that in order to get that software running, you had to look and analyze millions of dick pics
Millions
in
of
order
dicks.
to make it work functionally.
Yeah.
And so nobody was like interested in doing it.
fuck, dude. To save people that much bullshit, I would do it.
Hell yeah,
I
that'd
would
be-
stare at
Imagine
more
how big of a
dicks.
selling. Imagine how big of a selling point that would be. Like if you, because that's like similar to like an AI that Facebook uses for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this may contain graphic material.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just an AI like that. Whereas, can you imagine that would be such a big selling piece? And then if Tinder, because those
If they could
assholes would do it,
fucking-
Yeah.
if they did it like get Tinder Plus and you get the
Dude.
dick filter.
Dick
Dude,
filter.
I'm gonna create that app, and I'm just gonna figure out a way to automate it so I don't have to sit there and look at all the dick pics.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna call it Cockblock, trademarked.
Cock block. It's
Dude,
TM.
done. TM.
That's
Dude.
the $1 million idea
Cock
right there,
block.
son.
And it, dude, stemming off of that, I saw another post or whatever, and it was a conversation piece where like this dude, without any fucking reaching out prior,
Yeah.
dick pic, boom, first thing he'd ever message to this person, dick pic. clearly that's just a bad idea. Like, you shouldn't do that.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, unless you're on some fucking crazy sex site or something like that, like, you should not start with a dick pic. Like, that's just a terrible fucking idea.
Right. Unless somebody's really dropping some real hints, even then you should be like,
he
all right,
started
that's a
with
picture
it.
of my-
Yeah, like, no.
Started with it.
From the context of what was given as to, like,
Right.
where these messages came from, nothing. Like, added on Facebook, dick pic. Boom. Like, just out the gate, this is what's going on.
So here's my penis.
So, hey, here's my dick.
Here's
Let me
my
know what you
penis.
think.
And that's the thing, is like coming off that filter thing, this chick literally replies with, hey, like, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, that picture didn't load. I have like this program
I did see that. I saw
where it's
that.
like it blocks nudity and obscene images. Like, what did you send? And he's like, oh, well, I mean, I sent a dick pic.
It's
and
so
she's like,
funny. Like,
why did you
Why?
do that?
Yeah.
Why would you send
making someone explain to you why they did or what they did makes them so uncomfortable. I love it. It's my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what she should have started with? She should have like replied right away with, "Hey, so I'm 16." Really fuck his shit up. That's what she should have done.
Chris Hansen will be there in 5 minutes.
Just send a picture of Chris Hansen, like a gif of Chris Hansen walking through.
Looking through the
Why don't
door.
you have a seat?
Why don't you have a seat?
Why don't you have a seat?
I saw that, like, on the Tinder thing. I was watching like one of those compilations of like public freakouts or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Always good.
this one came up, and it made me feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
for this girl. Like, I hope that dude got his shit rocked for doing this at some point.
Yeah.
So what he was doing was basically like catfishing these girls on Tinder, right?
Right.
He was like, I don't know what his profile was, but it was, he kept saying like model, like he must have like portrayed a model or something, right?
Yeah.
But what he was doing was filming these girls, going to meet up with them, and like shaming them, saying that, oh, all you women care about is looks. Like, it was the simpiest fucking like celibate dude shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what this guy looked like, but I imagine he had fucking glasses, a scraggly ass beard with patches, long, nasty ass fucking hair. This dude was a piece of shit. And he was like filming the girl.
That's what we in the industry
and
call a
she
neck
seemed-
beard.
Yeah, she seemed like she seemed so
Milady.
sweet. She was like trying so hard to be like, no, like that's not. She wasn't cussing him out or anything. She
Right.
was just like, no, like I just was interested in the guy. And he goes, well, if you would know, what I look like now, you would have never have replied or been interested in me or anything like this. And you just wanted him because of how he looked and all this shit. And I was like, bro, I hope you got your shit folded at some point from doing this stuff. Like,
What
you
the
deserve
fuck,
so
man?
badly to get knocked the fuck out. Like, you're
she's
not
like, no,
going
I-
after looks, you stupid piece
She's
of
like,
shit.
no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have dated you because you're doing this stupid
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
You're a
you're
fucking
fucking
sociopath.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. People got to get a hold
And he
of this
thought he
stuff.
was in the right the whole time. I'm like, you realize you look like the weirdest motherfucker right
yeah,
now,
that's
right?
not okay.
He is the weirdest motherfucker because like there's like this whole subculture for some fucking reason, like that, like just fucking go in on people. Like, it's clearly insecurities.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Oh, I mean, 100%. It's this. What do you call them? Not celibate.
It's like
but
incels or
Incels.
something
like
Incels.
that, yeah.
That's what I was looking
involuntary celibate.
for. Yeah, incels.
But it's like they had this fucked up. And if you're an incel, dude, fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're
You're a weird motherfucker.
get some help, dude.
Yeah.
Go to a therapist, do something, because like the overarching perspective from that group, that subculture, is that like all women are these fucking harlots and like they're out
Yeah.
to fuck men over, and it's like, no, dude, you just don't know how to deal with people. You don't know how to deal with
You
your
have
emotions.
no social
Like-
like cues or
and-
anything.
And I get it. Like if it's like
Yeah,
a
it's,
mental
it's
disability,
not natural to everybody.
That's
you know?
fine.
that's
Yeah.
fine. I understand. And at some point, that perspective got twisted for some sort of self-reflective explanation
Oh,
as
it's
to why you
it's
can't
the victim
pick up
mentality.
chicks.
Yeah.
But if you're a normal, functioning human being and you're going after people like that fucking dude, because I guarantee it's not just him that's doing
no,
this
I
shit.
guarantee there's other ones.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, you're a fucking
Mm-hmm.
idiot. Like,
Like-
you deserve to get your shit rocked.
What the fuck? And then people in public, like, how could you sit there and
Oh,
like
hell
watch
no.
that happen?
If I'd have seen that, his ass
Dude,
was getting
no,
tackled.
man,
I was
come on, let's go.
I was
Outside.
linebacker tackling that motherfucker
Like,
out the door.
That's some shit, because for all given purpose, like this woman that was in this fucking video getting exposed.
Yeah.
This woman had zero context, was walking into a fucking
nothing
trap
wrong.
for what is, because catfishing, you can't
and
tell.
now you ruined her shit because now she's gonna feel so insecure going into like if she goes onto another Tinder profile or anything, she's gonna be like, I don't know if I want to meet up. Like,
because I don't know if you're
like,
real.
You traumatize this woman. Like, you should be arrested for that.
You should be fucked up at the least.
Like, online dating is hard enough as it is. There's no need to shame people,
especially for women.
Fuck
it's
that.
a scary world out there,
yeah,
dude.
Fuck,
like,
man.
what do you
weird motherfuckers?
And even on that parameter, dude, because we've had tons of conversations about like personal preference and shit. Like, if that's one of the major, it's always a major drawing factor is the physicality. If you aren't physically attracted to someone,
it's a big part
gives
of
you
being
more
with someone.
incentive. Like, that makes you want to reach out to someone. That makes people interesting out the gate. That's what we do. We process that shit so fast. How are you going to fuck somebody up or try and fuck somebody up when that is their personal preference? If you find that person attractive,
and that was like we've had conversations about that where it's like I had this thing where I would call myself shallow at points for certain things that I would like not like or like in a woman. But then it was like, no, dude, it's preference. And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a preference.
We're attracted to people for a reason because that's our natural instinct is to be attracted to certain types of people. And like there's nothing wrong with that.
So stop being a simpy incel piece of shit.
And to fucking shame someone?
Go back onto OnlyFans, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
God,
that in itself, man.
That shit kills me.
I need to fucking clean my feet up so I can start selling foot pics.
Yo, I'm about to get
I need some of that bang.
I'm just going to start selling pictures of my actual asshole.
I found out that, like, these dudes are the predominant, like, sellers, like the moneymakers on this OnlyFans website.
Dude.
Like,
it's probably easy. You can literally just copy a picture from Pornhub and sell that shit on OnlyFans.
But like, I was on that bartender thing again, and a shitload of those people on that bartender thing are like selling OnlyFans. It's like, whatever, dude.
Gotta make
a
living.
You do what you gotta do. It's
money,
it's a hard time right now. I get
people
it.
Are buying.
But yeah, like this one dude posted trying to shame those women, and they're like, you realize like guys are predominantly the ones making money, and I was like, hold up, what? She goes, yeah, they make up like 10% of the top market. I was like, what? Or not, like, should they make up most of the 10% of the top market? I was like,
Jesus.
Damn, okay, I didn't know that shit. So,
dude,
be on the lookout for my Just kidding.
You want to see this asshole? You fucking let me know.
OnlyFans this week?
Dude, I'm telling you, we need to get this podcast on the OnlyFans.
Man.
And it's just going to be us shirtless. That's it.
Nobody wants to see that from me. Don't worry. I'm all hairy and gross.
All right, fine. We'll wear tank tops.
I'm just going to stand. I'm gonna be like Wilson from Home Improvement, except you can only see my dick.
Wearing only gray sweatpants.
Yes. Also, great sweatpants season is upon us, boys.
Oh yes. God
bless. It's time for the kings to rise. It's time for the kings to rise. Y'all had your summer dresses. Now we got our gray sweatpants. I love it. Oh shit. Well. This was we're at like 46 minutes. Do you guys want to end this one, roll into the live episode?
Sweet.
Fuck it. These episodes have been a little shorter lately, and that's okay. Well, actually, last week was like a minute, hour 5. I think, so that wasn't bad. But yeah, we're keeping them a little shorter for you guys so that you can enjoy the whole thing.
That way you have more time to go check out our other content.
Yeah, to go check out all of our other stuff. Haha, like our live episode that we do every Monday. Go check that out on YouTube. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for joining us for another episode. This is episode 73, not last week like we said. But yeah,
last week was 72.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Well, now it is, yeah.
But during the episode, we said welcome back to episode 73 when it was actually 72. We've done that several times now, and it sucks. But yeah, thanks for joining us again. Don't forget to check out astrodesigncompany.com for all your web development needs. Don't forget to join our Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe on all of our shit. Definitely subscribe on our YouTube channel. Press, pass. Hit it. Don't quit it. Hit it. Pass it to your friends. Hide your kids. Hide your wives because we out here making great content. I haven't said that in a while.
You haven't said that in a while. I'm excited about that.
Don't forget to check out Thirst Homeless on the YouTube channel. Check out Johnny Wishbone on the YouTube channel. Johnny's going to have some new content coming out soon. Check out me on the YouTube channels, Jake Dunaway. I got some cool stuff coming out. You can follow me in my editing journey on the Brick by Brick series that I just started up. Don't forget, this episode was brought to you by JD Creations, LLC. If you want to start your own podcast, start up your own YouTube channel, record some videos, hit me up. We can get you started. Otherwise, folks, I think that's all I got for you. Guys want to add anything else for this episode?
No.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass, folks. Wash your fucking ass. All right, guys, we love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.